Yo, YouTube, welcome back, bro. What the flip is happening to my eyes, bro? Oh my days. Hero brand, yo. Anyways, pretty much, yeah. This is the team for the tournament. We did get 136 billion for Traitless. It's not final strat. I think there's a few things that can be improved, minute little details. So, in terms of the team and the setup, let me place it like, where do I place it? Let me replace it with this one, yeah. So, I know a lot of you are gonna say this guy's running 3 Alucard Memorials, so what the flip do we run? I'm gonna tell you one thing. This memorial right here, I've said it last video and people still commented it, which kind of annoys me. I don't know why people skip the intro, but it is what it is. But pretty much, this memorial right here, Eisen's one, when attacking a slowed enemy does 30% more damage. It's so budget friendly. It's basically the cheap Alucard memorial. Yes, Alucard one has the higher base stats, but it's very budget friendly because it's so easy to farm off. You just buy it from the dungeon shop. So pretty much in terms of the team setup, we're going to be running each guy with his own memorial. Ignore the familiars. The only only familiar that can actually work in Traitless is the Vanguard familiars. So probably we're going to run the Enthusiast Walk, Alucard Enthusiast Walk, Urza DOT Amp, Zoro, either Eisen's one or Benimari's one, and then of course Alucards again. But if you guys don't have the same amount of Alucards, there's 2 memorials that are pretty much good replacements, but the best one is Eisen's one, which is Ultimate Deceiver. So this one, if you guys don't have the same amount of Alucard memorials as me, please run this one, go farm it, get at least 3 or 4. I'm gonna farm a bit more because most of the time I know a lot of you guys don't have the same amount of Alucard memorials, so I'll probably run these instead for the extra strats because it'll be more like easier for you guys to actually notice, because a lot of people just start complaining when they see 3 Alucard memorials on the team. But yeah, that's pretty much the cheap one. I'll probably write it down in the comments as well. The best alternative to the Alucard Memoria is the Eisen one, so yeah, farm a lot of Eisen ones. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the team setup. Let's just get into the actual run. Okay, so as we can see, first things first, we're gonna be placing down our Zoro. And yeah, Zoro's gonna be protecting us from getting debuffed. It's what allows us to do so much damage because our units aren't getting debuffed, of course. And they're benefiting off of Urza's buff. So yeah, Ichigo should deal with these initial leaks. But yeah, you want to place an Alucard as well so you can deal with these guys. And yeah, you want to get your Urza up. You want to make sure that she don't have any other Urza in her range. Just follow my placements. As long as you follow my placements, should be perfect for you guys. And yeah, early game, nothing's gonna be hard at all. I think from wave 30 onwards is when it gets slightly difficult, as always. I think I'm starting to repeat myself every week or every tournament strat. I'm just saying, wave 30 onwards is when it gets difficult. So I guess that's just one thing to know. Whenever you do a new tournament, just note that wave 30 is when it will start to get slightly difficult or need slightly a bit of focus, you know. But yeah, I'm placed that Urza again because I needed it to be in the other Urza's range. As you saw, I put a few upgrades into the middle Urza. And the reason I did not max my early card early is was so this Urza at the bottom could actually get some hits in, so her meter gets filled up. And that way we're able to get her to duelist form as well. Yeah, as you can see, we're gonna place our remaining Alucards. 2 Alucards ideally here. I placed 3, but I'll do move 1 later on, you'll see why. And yeah, I'm just getting my placements in slowly. And this one gets set to duelist as well, set it to last. Because as you guys do know, the enemies do have armored, so if you don't take the armored stacks off early, it kind of does kick you in the ass later on, because they're just gonna be stronger. And I was experimenting with my Urza placement, I was seeing if that way would be better. I'm not sure, since I did not upgrade my Urzas at all, the two at the back and front one. Probably did not need to do the other placements. I was just checking. But yeah, you want to make sure you get one Alucard max first. And here you want to get your Broly's right behind the Alucards. Three Broly's together. And yeah, you want to move your Ichigo sooner or later. You'll see what I mean. But for now, it doesn't really matter. Just let this Alucard deal with the boss. First boss is not hard at all. As soon as it's getting slowed, there's just no way you can lose to it. And yeah, as you can see, this boss got over easily. Before I did the Alucard ability, I made sure to replace my Alucard right here. I'm gonna get this guy to upgrade 4, so he covers the front, because our initial Alucard that we did max out is gonna get taken by mind control. So the Alucard at the front should help clear off the mind control enemy and bring it back to you, which should allow you to kill the first wave 20 boss, which is the Barbady. And since he's pretty fast, that's why you have the Alucard at the front, just to slow him off from the start. So yeah, you can see that right now things are so stable. There's not a single difficult bit right here, so we can show for now. Oh yeah, so like when it's like dry off, yeah, I probably just won't speak off. What am I saying? When it's like when it's just dry and I just won't speak at all. Unless you guys want to leave me questions in the comments for me to answer, because low-key, I ain't got anything to answer. Yeah, low-key, you guys do leave comments, but I want you guys to also join my Discord as well, because I have a tournament channel, so if you guys just ping me in that channel, I can answer your questions easily. But yeah, I do try to reply to comments as much as I can. It just sometimes forget low-key. And it's not me ignoring you guys, it's just like, I don't know, man. I know what it is, man. It just feels so long, man. But yeah, I'll try to I'll try to answer as many questions in the comments as possible. But yeah, as you can see, 3 Zoras at the front, so they're taking off like 3 stacks of the armored, and eventually the armor stacks will be fully taken off. And yeah, we max Ichigo as soon as this boss spawns, so we can take off the Alucard. You can see the Alucard there. And once the Alucard gets taken away, he comes back to us, and now we're just focusing killing off this boss. It should be easy. He does have overshield and a lot of HP, but Ichigo is a crazy unit, so we do replace the Alucard that was at the front and get him to upgrade 6, I think. And yeah, Ichigo should just deal with that, you see. Ichigo's such a crazy unit. And he hits 1.1 million damage, and he just going crazy with the follow-ups, so it's nice. We set Ichigo to last, and we want all of our units to be set to last pretty much. And when our Brolys do get max, we're going to be setting them to strongest, so they'll be targeting last as well, basically. But yeah, now again, you can chill up until wave 30. You can just chill. Yeah, low-key, do I make a TikTok account? Low-key, I might make a TikTok account and post some random AV videos. Low-key, was it? I see a lot of misinfo on TikTok, man. I don't know. It's so chuddy, bro. And TikTok is full of like chuds, bro. Like most of the creators there, they just post like chuddy stuff, bro. And yeah, just watching it, it's like, yo, these guys just lie a lot, bro. They say some mid info. And there's a lot of like little things I can do in the game. Like, a lot of people don't know how to quickly do the Brook buff within like 5 seconds. I can show that. A lot of people still don't know about the skip each go animation cutscene. I could show that. There's a lot of little things, you know. So yeah, let me know if I should make an account for TikTok. I post short content, and I also post YouTube shorts as well. Those are things I've been neglecting because I do want to just focus on long form content. because it's just nice to have more videos based on long form content in it. You know what I mean? But yet again, it's nearly wave 30, and you can see we upgraded the Urs at the back slightly, and all our Alucards are maxed out. And this time around, each goal is going to be taken away by the Barbady, because wave 30 is another Barbady. So pretty much all you have to do is just place your deal and time stop him as soon as he gets to the bend. You can see the bend where Zoro is, that bend right there. As soon as he gets there, I'm talking about the Zoro at the front, by the way. And yeah, as you can see, the boss spawned instantly. I time stopped him, upgraded my Dio and set him to bleed. And the one thing you want to do with Dio is you want to make sure that you're non-stop switching between bleed and stun. So yeah, bleed and stun is what you want to swap between. And ideally, if you can somehow kill this boss off, what? English, not Englishing. If you can somehow kill this boss off with only 2 time stops, it would be so ideal. But I mean, 1 time stop, it would be so ideal. But I don't think you can. So I have to waste 2 time stops on this boss, and you can see he dies off so easily. And each goes damage at all-time high right now. So the damage on this boss is just going crazy. But yeah, as you can see, these BUBs are slowly dying off. And yeah, look, it should be fine now. And yeah, wave 40 is when it gets slightly difficult again because there's a new boss. Plus, at that wave 40 onwards is when these mobs get crazy strong. And yeah, you can see we're just maxing our Broly's next. And make sure that you click Broly's upgrades in one go because it does max him instantly. And it keeps the cost reduction, you know? And yeah, with Dio, you have to keep making sure you alternate between bleed and stun. So every time you see an instance of damage from Dio, like an attack, like I guess just count every like 7 seconds. So look at the time at the top, the red timer. Every 7 seconds, just keep switching between bleed and stun. And at wave 40, I do use Broly's domain. If you can do it like wave 41, wave 42, that would be ideal. But I had to use it at wave 40 because I could not trust myself with the Dio micromanagement because low-key I'll just forget sometimes. So yeah, I use Broly's domain as you can see, and when the boss does spawn, you're gonna make sure you use the other form time stop. You don't use the swap time stop yet. You're gonna save that one for after. You'll see what I mean. Because if you use the ability time stop first, it allows you to get the cooldown back and time stop this boss 3 times. You'll see what I mean. So ability time stop, set that to auto, set deal to bosses so he's at least doing a bit of damage, and set all your units to bosses as well. So double click the R key on your keyboard and it will set them to bosses. And then as soon as this boss is off time stop lockout, you just time stop again right now. And you set him to bleed again. And yeah, now you can be alternating between bleed and stun. So I'm upgrading some Zoros as well, just for a bit of extra bleed, take damage. And yeah, every time you see, after you've stunned him, set to bleed, and after you've done a bit of damage, set him to stun. And keep alternating between the two. And at this point, you can time stop him again, so that's fine. Look, time stop again. Maybe he gets time stopped, and then you can bleed him again. And at this point, he should be killed off. Without a doubt, he just killed off. And that's how you're going to kill this boss off. The wave 40 boss, I feel like a lot of people did struggle on in their own attempts. So that's how you kill it off pretty easily. And now you're going to set your units to lost. And yeah, now you have to alternate between bleed and stun. Make sure, because you see these PvPs right here. So fast, mate. They're actually so fast. And it's such a pain in the ass. I actually hate these guys. I think they're the worst enemy type in this game. Because first they have overshield. And secondly, they have 2x speed. So they're just running so fast. Plus the overshield is just such a pain to deal with. You have to make sure you keep stunning and slowing. Stunning and bleeding with deal. And you have to keep time stopping as soon as you can. So time stop soon, you'll see what I mean. So time stop right here. And yeah, swap back. So just keep doing those, make sure you kill these guys off. And I'm upgrading my Zoros and setting to the last. So they're at least hitting base. And they're also doing a bit of bleed damage. It's just a bit extra. I don't know, I forgot his bleed damage rate, but it helps a bit, a tad bit, mate. And you just keep slowing and stunning. I think this guy leaked and it did mess up my run. Because if he does not leak, guess what? I get a stronger nuke. But since he did leak, well, I think he died off from the bleed. Did he? I can't remember. Nah, I think he leaked. I can't remember. I remember one did leak, but yeah, I had to use the each goes nuke right here. I had to use it on one. So make sure you turn the VFX off and use one stock. If that one initial guy did not leak, I could use two stocks and it would have gave me a bit more damage. And it would have allowed me to survive a bit longer. So yeah, you can see I did lose one stock from the other guy. So I'm on one stock now. And now it's just about using your time stops, just your stuns and bleeds. Just keep alternating between the two. And now if an enemy does leak, you have to follow it with an Alucard. So you use a spare Alucard, one of the 3 Alucards, delete them, and just keep following the mobs. And yeah, so stun, slow, and these guys, they're dying off slowly but surely, just luckily. And that guy did leak. It was kind of frustrating. I was like, yo, why does he have to leak? Oh my days. I couldn't even time stop him, man. Oh my days. But yeah, you want to follow these mobs and make sure they're getting slowed and utilize your time stops as well. And here is when you get close to dying, you want to make sure you sell and replace Ichigo and set him to the front. So just keep slowing these guys with Alucard at the back. And yeah, as you can see, I sell Ichigo, place him there, and make sure that I keep slowing and bleeding and stunning with Dio. And just keep slowing, man. It gets so laggy here. At wave 54 onwards is when it's laggy, bro. And you can see once that enemy does die, boom, all the enemies get pulled back here. And yeah. What's the name? Vastal stuns them, and then you're gonna place his Alucard for a bit more extra damage back here. Max him out. It won't be much damage, but it's a tiny bit that you need. And you just keep stunning and bleeding. And yeah, since it does get very laggy, I can't actually play my run out perfectly. Ideally, I would have stalled these guys to the full 20 minutes, but as you can see, nothing I could do. And what you could do is sell Vastolo twice, because if you sell him twice, he consumes 2 stocks, giving him an extra 60% damage boost. But you can see at this point it's so laggy that I don't want to mess with anything. I can tell that this game is going to sell me over and actually accidentally delete my units. So you just keep slowing them as much as you can. There's not much you can do, and you just set Dio to bleed just to get a bit more extra damage. And you just keep slowing and stunning. Slowing with yeah, Alucard. And you can see you just die off here, and that's it for the strat. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.